So at its core is men hate femininity. So if you are feminine, whether you are a male, whatever, if you are feminine, then they're going to hate you. Like I just saw a video today. It was like, I don't know if you guys see this, but there's this like trend, I would say, where men are like hitting on masculine presenting women.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And they're like pouring their hearts out to these women. And I'm like, okay, so let's make this make sense. If I said you liked men, you would crash out. But you like a woman that is dressed like a man, right? That presents like a man. You think that that's okay to get online and like publicly, you know what I'm saying? Like pour your heart out to this woman, right? And be like, oh girl, and flirt with her, all that. That's okay, but you can't flirt with the man. You can't flirt with the man, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
And the reason why is because they hate femininity. So if a man presents like a feminine, you know what I'm saying? Like a feminine man, they hate that. Also, what they hate, one of the most feminine things you can do is get penetrated sexually in a man's mind. That they associate that directly with women. So a man that's getting penetrated by another man, oh, that's feminine. That's the ultimate, you know what I'm saying? Like act of femininity is getting what they would say fucked, right? That's the thing. So if a man is letting him, oh no, I can't, oh no, hell no, I ain't nobody, I ain't doing the bending. I'm doing the bending. I ain't been, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard. It's like,
yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, it's just like at the end of the day, what they did was the patriarchy convinced men to hate femininity. And once you hate femininity, it don't matter who it's attached to. It don't matter if it's attached to a woman, a man, a child. It don't matter if it's not now. And then they put everything that makes men decent people, integrity, patience, intelligence, the pursuit of, intelligence and education, having empathy, being nurtured. They put all of that under the umbrella of femininity. Conveniently, those are female traits. That's what females do, right? And it automatically does the trick, right? Now men don't want to be smarter. They don't want to be more empathetic. They don't want to because those are woman traits. That's the game. That's how they get you.
Sorry.
So it is gay to like women.
Basically, that's gay, bro. Remember,
like I don't.
You like women, man.
But that's
gay,
been
bro.
our question for the past 3 weeks. We're like, wait, is it gay to like women?
No, it's gay to, in their mind. This is the gay part. Again, it's not the woman. It's how you treat the woman. If you treat the woman like women treat women, which is feminine, that's gay. That's gay. That's who they call gay. That's what they call the simps and the panders and all that stuff, right? That's the soft guys, the guys that love their wives, that listen to their wives, respect. That's gay because that's feminine. That's the feminine part. But if you got a woman and you treating her like dog shit, you the man.
So why does that make you masculine? Because it's not feminine?
Because it's not feminine. Masculinity.
It's just the absence of.
It's the absence of femininity, and it's the opposite of femininity. So and this is why I say all masculinity is bad. I don't believe in the concept of toxic masculinity, right?
Thank you.
Because femininity is to offset masculinity, correct? Right? Everybody, okay, cool. That's what I get from it. So if women are empathetic, intelligent, I'm sorry, not women, but femininity, whatever, right? If femininity is intelligence, patience, integrity, consistency, caring, whatever, empathy, all these things, then what is masculinity?
The opposite of that.
It's the opposite of that. By default, it's the opposite of that. Therefore, you can't be a decent person and be masculine. That doesn't, those things they conflict with one another, right?
Well, because you hate your own humanity, right? Like everybody has that leaning towards those feminine traits, whether you like it or not. That's why men have to like bully each other out of it. Guess why? Because it's there. Because it's there. Because little boys are empathetic. They do want to strive towards that. They want to care for others and be cared for. They want to have that exchange. And then their own peers will beat it out of them because somebody's dad, taught them, had an experience, and then passed that on to them and said, you're going to have to be like that because you're not a little girl. And, boys don't cry and boys don't do this. And it's like, okay, well, when you hate your own humanity, like that's a real problem because the rest of us are also human. Like you don't like other men, you don't like other women. Like there's like this very small.
You don't like yourself. You automatically like you hate yourself. Because you got to think about it. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
No, I literally, you went to a better place than where I was going. So that's perfect. Please.
You literally got to, the way I see it is we are all half man, half woman. Whether you are a man or a woman, you are half man and half woman. Point blank, period.
Yes.
So you are as a man, you're cutting off the femininity side of yourself, the woman side of yourself, which women, we embrace everything, but the men are only embracing this so-called masculinity side or whatever. And it's like, when you cut off half of your humanity and cut off half of who you are, you're not a complete whole person. And an incomplete, non-whole person can't love you. They can't nurture you. They can't do anything. So whenever y'all hear people say, when we say a lot of these men, even if they're not sexually attracted to men, they don't like women. Because I say most men don't like women. Like they don't like women. And it doesn't mean that they're gay necessarily, which that's, the jury is still out on that.
Most men aren't gay. No, most men aren't gay. They really aren't. Like they really,
but they don't
sexually, they really prefer women. But
they don't like the essence of a woman. So if you don't like my essence, you don't like me, and I don't think you like women. Do you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be gay.
You're homosocial.
I
you're
don't
not
care
homosexual.
what you are.
You're homosocial.
Which is like awful.
A whole other mind fuck.
Yeah, it's like why are you even on planet Earth? Like, why are you here? Like, it doesn't
to hang with the boys, Sovereign. To hang with the boys.
Which is
Saturdays are for the boys.
Which is fine. Then leave women the fuck alone. I don't understand why that's so hard for them. Leave women alone. You don't want to hear a woman talk. You remember when I said I think 85% of men, if they were legally given the opportunity to hold a woman in a dungeon and put duct tape on her mouth and only bring her out. And only bring her out when they...
Oh, without a doubt.
Thank you, public. Because I said this and people got mad at me. And I was like, I'm trying to tell y'all if they were... Because the one thing I hear men complain about with the feminine women is that we talk too much. They don't care about how our day was. They don't care what Lisa said in accounting at work today. They don't give a fuck. They don't care how you feel. If you're sick, it doesn't matter. I expect you to get up and cook me dinner. They literally do not care.
If she just had a baby.
Yeah, she just had a baby. You're being lazy. Oh, you're taking this postpartum depression thing. You're just trying to get attention. Like, they literally hate everything about you. That's why I hate when women have babies and that's when they find out that their husbands like they fucking hate them. Like, that's when you found out when it's too late, because it's like they don't have any empathy. And it's like, I'm sorry, y'all. I just can't.
It's a cold game.
I can't.
It's a cold game.
I can't, y'all.
Can you speak to that, Pub, more though? Like the whole, like, if they would, like, why, like,
they would.
What is the mentality there? Is it just like
we would be a wife appliance?
I'm sorry. I think men are like emotionally circumcised. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys were talking about earlier, because they're serious. They're like they, you know, like you were saying. Okay, so you were saying like we are like half man, half woman. You know what I'm saying? So they have circumcised the woman, you know what I'm saying? They cut off the woman part and they kept the man part, right? And that's not healthy.
Kind of like tying off a limb until it just dries off, right? Like
until it drops.
Like if you were to,
yeah,
like a wart or something, you like tie it off and then it just dries off because there's no blood flow to it. Yeah.
But for men, what they're tying off is like both their arms and their legs.
Right.
So all they're left with is
just
a torso. You're just a stump.
And the penis, because they need the penis so they can sleep with the women, because that's the most important.
With no arms or legs.
They don't need none of that. All they need is a penis. And the reason why is because they objectify women, and that's why you were like, well, how can they sleep with us and not like us? Because you're an object.
Oh, I know why they can't.
They don't care about your personhood. Right? They just care that you provide, you know.
Is it validation?
You know what I'm going to say, Lisa?
Labor.
We learned with the butterball turkeys.
Oh, yeah, we did. We sure did. We always remember the butterball turkeys, the monitor lizard.
And the apple pies.
That poor chimpanzee that they shaved and sold and like prostituted. The corpses.
The corpses.
Oh, my God.
Really quickly, that just reminded me. I watched that the Ed Gein story on Netflix. Did
Yeah, I
y'all
started
watch that?
to. I turned it off though.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
This man,
It was too fake for me.
this man was having sex with dead bodies. He was digging them up and having sex with them. When a warm-bodied real woman came over and wanted to fuck him finally, he told her, "You're too warm," because he got used to fucking a cold dead body. Literally, I'm not even joking. In order for him to fuck her, he made her get in a ice bath so that her temperature could come. And she did it. She agreed. So I'm like, me and my boyfriend was like, well, which one is more like diabolical, him or her at this
She
point?
had to
Because
do
she
it.
agreed to it and she did it.
Fight, flight, fawn, or freeze. And
That is
she chose to.
That is the craziest thing.
She chose
But that's
to
what that
fawn.
just reminded me of. Yeah. That's what that reminded me of. And that's proof that some men, we know all men are not going to do that, but some men really just see you as you're just some receptacle. Yeah.
Producer Ryan literally just sent me a screenshot of a comment that he found on our very own channel from Proud 50/50 Man. Says, if I could keep a woman in my basement with a bag over her head and duct tape on her mouth, I would. LOL. I'd feed her 3 times a day and take her outside.
I believe that.
I just don't know why people get mad at you for saying it when men are out here saying it themselves.
Oh, they get mad at me all the time. They tell me I'm a misandrist, I'm bitter, all that. And I'm like, all you got to do is pay attention to a lot of men's behavior. Listen to what they're saying.